we're gonna test. We're gonna actually test. Yeah. Yeah. Besides, besides. No, no. Don't say that. Say it like that. Say it differently. Yeah. Besides. Ah. I should get stuff ready. Yeah. I should try to do that, but also I'm kinda dying here. Why is it so hot in this place? What's up with that? Give me colder temperatures alright. Beg you. Isn't it like hotter in the equator or something like that, in the invisible line that divides the world into wrong browser? Wrong browser. It's happens. Can happen. Also, I was like, why did I use my own channel? And it's actually the correct choice. I do open my own channel. It wasn't as bad, quote unquote. It's not good or bad. It's just something. Yes. Anyway. Okay. I have that. I should. I don't even have this Discord open. It's so over. I literally have to do one thing, that is to remember to ping its Discord, and I don't have that already. Man. Also, wait. I didn't check that. Just in case. Did the game that we are gonna actually play today have copyright? No. Okay. Amazing. Next is to actually retry. Yeah, there we go. Let's start. What's next actually? I have to actually set up the. It seems to be internet is working, so I shall actually set it up, I guess. Deeper rock, no. Here. And the music is muted too. Why? Because it's necessary, I guess. No, it's not actually necessary, it's just that, yeah. It died last time, so have to set up everything again. Amazing. My favorite part. Yeah. This window capture, yeah. Wait. Transform. Reset transform, okay. I think that something like that works. Okay. And I can activate the background noise, I guess. Not the noise. Desktop audio capturing, yeah. Basically. And with that, we are good to go. 2026. It's so crazy to actually think about that. It's like, yeah. You you would be expecting it to be 20. No, not personally. I'm actually surprised that it is already 2026. I don't know. I feel like there is some degree of sensational ways of, yeah, I am somehow, we are in years before the current one. The whole, based the little bit that I understand of it is something along the lines of, yeah. Maybe I don't really understand how I feel, how I go through my own life to some degree, yeah. And I I end up regretting the years that have passed in some way, not that yeah, this is the unavoidable reality, but it happens in such a manner that you unavoidably end up looking back and thinking like, yeah, you know what, it's not this year, or it cannot be already 2026, let's say. That's like the sentiment that gets described as when you hear somebody say, wow, why is it so late already? How is it so late already? What happened? Where did time in general go? Why why are we here already? Why are we moving so fast? What was the thing that changed us, or something like that, no? And yeah, it happens, but I don't know. I don't think it's actually altered bad. It's just that, yeah, unavoidably today, the year is quote unquote barely starting, supposedly to some degree, and it's harder to actually be capable of saying, well, we are indeed here, and you know, I guess having survived, more than anything else, the sentiment of having survived is always quite hard to actually accept, I guess. It happens, but so naturally that you almost don't even realize that it happened. But that's part of the fun. Anyway. I should. No, I actually have like half a bottle left. After a little bit, I don't even know how long this game is. We're gonna be playing this. Last stream I tried to do that, it died. I love bad internet. I love unreliable sources. My favorite part of having live things that are unreliable around me. That's the best part of everything, I guess. Yeah. But anyways, biggest point is we should actually play this. No, wait. Good evening. Good morning. Sorry. I I can't lie. Wait a little. I have to actually. I don't know. Yeah, is it necessary to say, hey, don't we actually know that we are here to do something? Isn't it kind of implied? I I guess it's to some degree strange to always be like, yeah, good morning. Good morning. I don't know. It's it's part of the pleasantries of being, something like that, like the quick question of, how are you? Fine. Even if most of the time you actually expect the other person to always answer, yeah, I am fine myself. You at the same time also have some hope of perhaps today, if they don't feel good, they will tell me, or something like that, I guess. Perhaps the fantasy, the desire, the hope, the illusion that will happen. Anyway, let me let me actually open the game. What? Let me see. supposedly, I opened this. Okay, yeah, we have it. No, I decided, no. Wait, you didn't see that. Close now. This is what I was looking for. With the music be starting from the beginning, we're gonna get mentally destroyed by it later on, but for now it's necessary to have that happen. Also, shut up. It was such a random encounter that one screen. But anyway, point is, we have to play this. And we are starting from zero. Why? Old game, old software that is abandoned. It has a history. I can go back? I can't go back. Once upon a time, in Curly Valley, a giant people attacks. People runs, they build towers, and then they celebrate. The village is safe for now. Okay, this is a short demonstration? No, we are not gonna watch it, because it's way too long. It's actually like 10 minutes. It's a tower defense. We shouldn't need an introduction to a tower defense, actually. It's pretty basic, I will say, in nature, yeah. Anyway, point is, we're gonna try to beat this. I don't even know how long it is going to take. There are so many monsters, is it necessary to read all the descriptions? These are the basic tiny enemies that basically quickly summed up. Anyway, point is, as always, we play something so that I keep myself busy. I guess, I don't know. I always like that part of, you can play stuff that you find interesting. I think that sadly, perhaps even more so in this world and whatnot, in the way in which all of this ends up functioning, it's kind of sad to not even try to play things that you truly like. Isn't it part of the joy to do something that you truly love? Isn't it part of what is appealing? I don't know if the word is appealing. What lets you feel better in many ways. It's like, yeah. They are doing something that they actually enjoy, Don't we like authenticity so much? Why are we so incapable of actually trying to produce it in a way? Why do we not look towards having it or forward to the creation of it, so to speak? It's like, yeah. We could have, honestly, stuff like this, but we don't need to, therefore, we shall not try to do so. And because of that, it's very weird, I don't know. My point comes from the self, yeah, we could have many projects that people did performed for the sake of simply being, in a way, I guess, the correct word would unavoidably be something along the lines of entertained, I guess? No, it's more along the lines of, yeah, fulfilled, I find myself satisfied. That between satisfaction and entertainment, there is a degree of separation, and I would go as far as to say, yeah, unavoidably, it's necessary to be capable of describing or saying that it does exist. Otherwise, it feels too weird. It's like, no. Nothing actually makes any sense, or there is no actual reason to, I guess, try. And that's when it feels strange. Stuff like this should happen more, no? Should not people try more of the things that they truly love? Isn't it part of the fun in a way? I find it actually strange to some degree, I guess. It's celebration. Unavoidably, to some degree, there is a strange event in terms of, yeah, This doesn't matter. We shall not concern ourselves with this at all. And because of that, in the end, that those, as in multiple degrees of displeasure end up existing, and that feels weird, no? Does it not feel weird normally? Do people not feel strange when they see or hear somebody say, no, yeah, I might not be actually having any good time? I don't know, I guess it's not necessary to always only have good times and nothing else be capable of counting or something like that, but at the same time, isn't it possible to have good times? Why go through the suffering in a way? It's like I am already doing something that I should like, but at the same time, I will perhaps, instead of prioritizing things that we could enjoy en masse, let's say, I will rather go for the more difficult to actually enjoy fruit of our labor, fruit of our efforts, something like that, yeah. And that's, I don't know, yeah. I guess it's strange. After all, the world is full of strange things. It's normal to have things like that happen, to have so many things come and go. It's good, it doesn't matter basically. Point being, it's part of the fun is to always be not just doing something. Many things can always be done as a general rule, but to do something that feels in itself, so to speak, good to oneself, it's not about, we should all be more selfish, but rather we should be capable of admitting that when we are capable of focusing on what we like, things might go a little bit better in some way. Not that they are necessarily always going to go to a better end towards a more useful goal or anything like that, but trying to have good things is good. Not so much getting distracted by the most random attractions, in a way, yeah. That's not just unnecessary, but weird. It shouldn't be that bad to actually declare, It shouldn't be that strange to say. Doing things that we don't like is actually, to some degree, harmful. When we have a choice, I guess that's the expression. When we are capable of actually choosing something that is... It's not about doing benefits, it's just the nature of, this thing is far more simple to do. Simpler, more natural, less intense. Something like that. I don't need to actually think about what happens so much. I don't need to be so lost in the stress of the event, in the side of it that feels weird in a manner. And that's lost otherwise. You cannot really find that existing in many cases. Sadly, once again, it's sort of not promoted at all. But it's fine anyways. We can still live our lives, our own lives, so to speak, and that's fine. With that, we should have enough. Supposedly. That's quite an assumption, but it's better to assume than to just be in distress, Because we cannot even say that, yeah, we might be good. And whatnot. It's all part of the fun, in a way. Also, the game so far, incredibly easy. If I learned anything the first time playing it is that the game is quite easy actually, yeah. Sadly, we don't even have something like a speed up button. The game is way too old. It's like 2007, 2008, I think, yeah. And because of that, it's so old that you actually don't even have what later on became a more necessary sought after implementation, the speed up button that we now love, appreciate basically, have learned to actually find normal to have and such. But it's all good, it's all good. Doesn't mean that because of that the game is bad, I guess. Part of enjoying the calmness of letting things go at their own rhythm instead of trying to change them or whatever, which could actually in a way be harmful, you know. Also, yeah, so far it's going great. Next level I think is the first one that gets somewhat complicated, but we're gonna be capable of doing it. Until then, we are safe. I mean, this. I like how the running guys are so fast that they are actually kind of stepping onto the running children, but at the same time, because the mechanic doesn't really allow you to lose your moving in the track citizens, they don't really die, so it's rather pointless to have them be caught like that. Anyway, we're done with this level, yeah. I don't know. I have been learning a lot lately. Life is always full opportunities to keep on expanding your horizons. And it's quite a wonderful, not just a realization, but rather an event that can always happen. And sadly, despite not just feeling, but finding myself also immersed in many of those kind of activities, I end up finding out that normally we don't really have that much. So many of those things going on. In most cases, what we see as normal is to not at all try to learn anything, try to immerse ourselves in the acquisition of any kind of knowledge and such, and that's to some degree strange, no? It's rather possible for us to be immersed in things that end up leaving us with some kind of some discovery, something basically, and not so lost in nothingness, so to speak. But we are so prone to it's not. Is it actually not trying anything out? I don't think so. It's a different sort of lack. It's a different kind of non-desire, so to speak. And we have so much of it that in the end we end up actually being harmed by it. But I don't know, it's despite it existing, so to speak, it's all good. It's not like we actually die because we are just not learning. Sadly, sort of. Sadly, there is a part of us that does find itself affected negatively by our lack of interest in other things. We end up paying a little bit of a price the day we grow up to become far more cynical people who says, no, yeah, you know what, this opportunity to actually discover anything new, I will pass on to it. I will decide to not actually use it. I will move towards a different direction. And I will actually do something more beneficial, something different. I don't want this to happen. I don't feel like it possesses any meaning right now. Once we get too comfortable with things of that sort of that nature existing, then it becomes the norm for us to actually see that maybe we're abandoning way too much of ourselves, and in the long run, sadly, yeah, it does have some sort of effect on us. It shouldn't be that much of a surprising idea that, yeah, because I chose to not prioritize my own discoveries, my own knowledge, my own understanding out of the world, I end up in ways that I could not otherwise achieve, have happened to me, affected by my own decisions and by these kind of choices. And after so much, I might actually be not contributing to my own existence throughout the rest of, I guess, yeah, my perhaps even my own life, you know. But that's way too critical. Point being, yeah, the actual point is, and you know, after I came back to learning stuff, I guess it's always interesting to do that. It's just complicated to actually always have anything to learn about. There are so many choices. We are so easily overwhelmed by all of them. It's almost not surprising at all, no? That we would end up in that position ourselves. In the end, it's almost, yeah, impossible to not have that happen if we end up with so many of those things that tell us what should matter and what actually matters being thrown in our way. Okay, ready? What the fuck is this game? What? What am I playing? What? I have a fetched game? What? What is this game? This game has mini games inside of it? Okay, I guess. What? Amazing. I see. I was actually not expecting this at all. You can actually see where we left based on my reaction. I was not expecting this at all. Power-ups collected. And what are the rays? What? Damage all monsters. Okay, Lightman. Okay, I see. Where do the enemies come from? What? Where do they even come from? Here? I guess. I kinda missed it. Anyway. Can happen. Doesn't matter. What a piece of work. Also, this map is incredibly strange. But that doesn't matter. That's sort of besides the point. Also, the enemies? Do they spawn again ever? Anywhere? Okay, yeah, they do. They have to do this whole journey in an invisible path. Amazing. I have. You imagine that they walk from here to here at this slow pace. Wonderful. Nothing better than the usage of your own imagination to play stuff. I guess. No. But anyway. No. I was saying, before getting derailed by both the level design on this one and the previous one, the random encounter with a completely unnecessary micromanagement event. That, yeah, I don't know. Besides the actual point of, yeah, it's so useful to learn something and whatnot, I find myself interested in many stuff. Once again, finally, it doesn't happen so naturally. It's always complicated to actually be immersed in stuff directly or easily, and that's kinda bad, yeah. In the end, we should want more direct engagement with the stuff, but it's not so normal to have that happen, sadly. And that ends up, I wouldn't say damaging us in any way, it's just that, yeah, it's sad that it's not sold as the norm, you know? It's something that could happen a lot more, basically. We could have a lot more direct engagement with what we like or what we want out of the things that we see and out of the stuff that we consume and whatnot. And the reality is that is that it doesn't happen like that. We are rather told that perhaps we find anything that we like, perhaps we don't, and it's good, whichever route we end up going, it's all good. Doesn't matter actually. And it's, I guess, yeah, it's kind of sad that we are like that, so rapidly acceptant of ideas of that kind. In the end, it feels the best to actually want to learn something, to discover stuff that actually you are engaged with, that you are willing to discover more about by yourself, not that you end up being forced to see or to consume, so to speak. In this, we are sort of quite high on the whole idea of this culture needs more willful action, if anything. So we should try to allow ourselves to have that happen more, and we should try to allow situations to create more of those things too. It's bad when things happen for no apparent reason, so in this world what we're sort of going to focus on is on the creation of things that lead people to do what they want actually. And we don't really do also I clicked out of it's kind of amazing. We don't really do a very good show at that. We still have such issues when we try to talk out the notion of perhaps it's good that we can focus on this or that, and perhaps it's nice to have that happen. We don't really talk about things in that way so much. We have the idea that we should discuss things in that manner, but we don't really have it. Say the discussions exist in themselves, so to speak, yeah? And I don't know, I guess the correct word would be exactly weird, yeah. In the end, it's far more doable, easier to accomplish when you are actively engaged in what you're doing. Also, this guy wants to speak. What? The NPC's talk now? Is it going to die? Wait. Did you die? No. It killed the 2 minions. No. It can't happen, I guess. I should probably upgrade this stuff, no? I don't even know what's the difference. Mother jumper. What's the concept behind these guys? That they're too fast? Even faster than other units or what? I don't get it. Anyway. Probably I will be amazed. I described it before. The NPC walks through there sort of very hiddenly, then comes out the other way. I would be surprised if I lost one of the children here in this unreachable area. Like, the monsters can catch them, but you can't actually do anything about that yourself. Amazing mechanic construction. Usage of world building. Anyway. We are good. I will assume. Wow! They are incredibly fast, actually. I would assume. But otherwise, I don't know. As I think after having gone out a little bit these days, yeah, I can also say from a different place, it's strange to have the comfort of and calmness that comes with not having to be so busy trying to exist in this world full of emotions, full of intensity, basically. Sometimes it's so weird to see how normalized all the rapidness and tranquility from the rest of the world is in our own lives. Not because, yeah, you know, we could never have something chill exist, like, we have to normalize chillness, so to speak. Like, I wouldn't say that I have never heard something like that being said. It's a sort of normal expression. And yeah, having that exist out there, but at the same time, on the other side, find out that it's not so necessary always to have that. It's not so much of an obligation for us to be directly mixed in with the intranquility that this world sort of promulgates, sort of instills onto everybody. But yeah, my point is, having been there lately, I feel like it's so much better when we can actually have this calmness that is otherwise never present. Why have we normalized so much not having any calmness at all in our own lives? It's so weird, man. It's so weird. It's so weird. It's kind of, yeah, unavoidably sad to see it not being solved, not being explained, used, talked about as anything good. Our own life is full of things that end up being quite comfortable in nature, no? Yet we don't really find or feel like it's necessary to have anything purely calm exist. Then it's the endless description of, and we end up acting surprised when we are told, when we find out that we are somehow stressed by this world and its creations and its designs and whatnot. Unavoidably, besides that point, the aspect of, and it's not just that, it's also that unavoidably so much happens, so much of everything basically, also can do everything. A zombie that can do everything. Amazing. What are they? Incredibly resistant? Is that the shock? Yeah, basically. Okay. We can... I hope we can actually win. I trust, I guess. Main point is, the kids that go through the chorus are so slow, but the zombies are perhaps even slower. I don't know if we can actually win. I don't actually know. Perhaps I shards the situation. Perhaps. We will see. Anyway, point being, yeah. I was saying, I don't know, I have been learning. I have come back to finally learning something more. Something else. Returning to it. The eternal... It's unavoidably not the proper usage of the expression, but the eternal return to it, no? And whatnot. Also, wait, can I kill it? I can. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Boss? What is this? Crazy step doppelganger. Strip doppelganger. What? It's basically just an electric type of enemy, okay? So I should sell everything that I don't need? That's the point here, yeah? Also, no, I was like, I'm kind of not getting the amount of money that I am selling the towers for, but no, I actually am. It's just that I am also kind of blind to the realization that I am. This and this, I think we can win. I hope we can win. I will slow down monsters. I trust the process. Yeah, we should have enough damage. Where did the monster? No. Will it not actually die? No way. No way. Okay, there we go. Amazing. Everyone celebrated that day. Sunny spiral. Also, now I don't have access to a tower. Slows down enemies one at a time. Amazing. Yes, this and this probably. Who knows actually what's good to wield and what's bad to wield? What the fuck is that? What? What is... Quick shot. Okay, what is quick shot? What? 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 The sun has a power? Okay. The sun kills enemies that get too close. Use sunlight. Oh, okay. I see. Good explanation, I guess. This is a wave. An endless wave, but for this... For flying enemies instead of the other kind. Okay. Also, I am incredibly tempted to use the heal. And the sun can be used anywhere. Okay, I see, kinda. I'm having an incredibly hard time understanding what's going on. It's like the game can be very overwhelming. Old game equals chill game? No, not at all, actually. There is no such actual correlation. Just assumed that there might be one, because it would have been harder on us to actually accept that no, it isn't that way. But Sylvania, Bloodsucker, amazing. What is that a reference? No, what is that in reference of? Who knows? Also, the bubble shooter guy costs so much to upgrade. Amazing. There we go. But we have him upgraded. Does it even do any damage? Who knows? Doesn't matter. I assume we're going to win. I trust. Are we not going to win? Also the music, I like that it has like 2 songs and they are almost, not exactly, but almost the same thing. One from the other. One is a song in which they're bam, 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 and the other one is bam, 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 bam. Wow, such variety. That's where you understand that it was an old game, because it has no variety whatsoever in its music. But we like them anyways. We don't get angry about it. We shall not find ourselves moved by such a reality. Because we are above that, I guess. Also, can you actually move faster? We're going to lose the level at this rate. Amazing. I died. Amazing. The mosquitoes won. Okay. Restart level. Amazing. Do I even need this fountain guy? I wonder. I actually wonder. Perhaps not. Something tells me that it is a bad idea to do that, actually. You feel prey to propaganda. They don't want you to know that you need to actually place the tower. We will try anyways. We will see what comes out of it. And if it wins, if it goes our way, if it works, it's all good. If it doesn't, we rage quit. We go for the lower hanging fruit of emotional negative response. And then we act like it was deserved or something. Surprised if anybody says, no, but that was an unnecessary reaction. No, you don't get it. We always have to flip out, lose our minds over it. Also, I don't know if they did it retroactively, as in they reflected on their previous choice, but the fact that they don't let you spam the sunbeam is very interesting, to say the least. But anyways, I don't know. Life is so interesting, man. So many things can happen all at once, and so many things can have us not just worried, also incredibly busy with the stuff. It's so, in itself, it's easy for us to get, I wouldn't say lost, but rather mixed in with all of the things that happen around us, basically. That's when it feels strange to sense that, yeah, it's good to actually have a more normal rhythm back. It's not so necessary to be, I guess, is tormented at the word? Agitated, stuff like that, basically. It's not so much of a necessity. Not that we actually understand to some degree what's truly necessary and what's not. In many ways we believe that we do so, but it's not truly in our hands to actually get out of that. This thing makes the towers shoot faster. I thought it was something completely different, actually. I'm not going to lie. No? Life is so interesting, I can stay home and look at my computer. No, I mean, yeah. I understand what you say. I guess it's something along the lines of things themselves that happen are interesting. You know, it's not that, yeah, the world itself is the only. No, I lost again. I hate this level. That's my actual emotion right now. No, it's the whole aspect of what I hear, what I get told once I go out there is on the bandwidth of, and you know what? It doesn't matter what you try to do, where you go with your own existence. Life might not be at all nice or have things that are actually good, that possess any purpose or have any usage, any real life usage. You will spend your existence doing things that don't actually matter, basically. And that whole way of seeing stuff, you know? Also, sorry, welcome, say. Hope you're fine. And that whole way of finding out somebody who speaks like that, basically. And in the end, it's that, yeah, I don't know. I don't really find it to be the case so much. There are actually so many things. It's surprising to see that. It's sad to encounter and I guess even encourage the opposite in a way. To go towards the route of no, everything is so bad, so bland, so useless, so horrible that it's over, basically. And I guess, is it negativity? Unavoidably negativity, but of a quote-unquote with a dozen quotes around it. More proper kind. In the end, any kind of negativity is still bad. Also, the what? I just got a what? It didn't even try to have a meaningful message sent. It just said viewers and link. Amazing. It didn't even try. They are so difficult. What's going on, man? I like when the bot put some effort into its message. What happened? Why did it stop trying? It's so over. Now even the bots are surrendering. We are so over, man. What was that? Amazing. Also, can you speed up, brother? Or brothers, plural? Something tells me that they are going... No, okay, there we go. They are not going to die, but you are incredibly close to doing so. I have way too many towers to build. None of them are capable of actually killing the enemies. How? I don't even know what's needed that I don't have, that I am not offering right now. No, wait. No! I guess I need to use the powers. I will have to assume I need to use the powers, and that's what I am not doing. Yeah. My favorite part of gaming. Being stuck in the same level. 5 hours. And not even knowing what I have to do to win. That's also part of the fun of it. Being lost in the puzzle, which seems to have no easily followable answer. But anyway, at some point, perhaps this time, not so many attempts, we're going to win. Perhaps. we have to trust, basically. Otherwise, I'm going to lose it, man. Can you even win without using powers? I feel like it's kinda impossible. You have a sun to utilize, but that doesn't seem to be enough. Do you need to always slow down the enemies or something? Who knows? We're gonna keep trying. And if I don't win, I blame the game for being too old. I say it wasn't meant to be won. I close it and never look at it again. I keep that memory safe where it belonged in my own mind of that tiny kid who played it once so many years ago, and it never again gets resurfaced because some things are better left in that memory lane instead being actually brought forward in any way. Not because there is nothing here, but rather because there is more harm done than good. Also, these guys are so incredibly slow, it's amazing. You cannot work even slower, even if you tried, man. But, oh well. We can accept some lazy worker, I say so, no? At least, I cannot complain about the audio design of the towers. No, the music is horrible. I already dissociated entirely from the music, being the same 3 chords. The whole I have already lost it, man. But the rest of the audio is good. Or at least it's the music is so bad that everything else looks beautiful in comparison, basically. That whole idea of you have one good looking thing next to many other horrible looking things, and that mediocre thing looks good compared to no. Okay. Amazing. No, wait. I can sub these guys. Okay, we might have a chance actually. What was that? I got a debuff. Okay. At least I okay. Who knows what was that? I liked the random debuff that had no explanation whatsoever. Anyway, we are somewhat done. I don't actually know if we're done. Yeah. Are we done? Am I going to lose some kids? 2, 1. None! 0! Wow. Amazing. I am a professional player. Wait, I started recording, I misclicked. Instead of switching to the next level. Monster wave number 1. What? Wait, what? Just give me this and this. Okay, we can win. I trust. Also, I like that the powers are sort of cumulative and at the same time not at all. It's an interesting game choice. Design choice. It's like, yeah, perhaps you can actually have something good. Perhaps you don't. You actually can't. Who knows? We're going to try to win anyways, despite the strange shots. Also, 20 waves. Things are only getting larger. And I guess the actual issue is having to build towers with the constraint of all the enemies continuing to come while you also have a limited amount of workers. That's kinda bad, actually. That much I don't like, yeah. But it's good. We can win anyways. Just have to focus. Just have to trust. And then it will happen. Like always. At one point, I guess, you stop doubting enough to actually be capable of doing it. Or, even if you have your own doubts, skill prevails over the mental assumptions that we are capable of creating about the things that we are trying and whatnot. It's such a degree that we actually don't end up being affected by any of those quote-unquote bad things, you know? It's like empowering, no, overpowering, yeah. They were a big monster, exclamation mark. Wow. Ah, boss. Why are you telling me now that a boss is coming? Why do you need to even tell me that a boss is coming? Do you think I am not going to see it, man? What a... This terrible. I... Remember. Interesting boss name. I shall refrain from ever saying it. Also, it's so incredibly strong, I am not going to kill it. Ah, wow. It's going to kill my stuff. Wonderful. How do you even win against that? Do you have to have 1,000 of these tiny buildings? What? How do you win? Yeah, okay, anyways. But we are not going to do a perfect run of this level, at the very least. That much is obvious by now. Do you wanna come out? Okay, there we go. Finally. Also, yeah, I said before, I don't even know how long this game is. You're already almost an hour in. Perhaps. How many souls was that? 2 souls. Perhaps it won't take as long. Perhaps. Who actually knows? It's all a matter of patience, I guess. We will discover how long it was once we're done with it. Otherwise, we shall never know. But it's fine anyways. Whatever has to happen shall just happen, and we can be happy with that. No need to stress out what has not happened, due to the nature of things being that way, I guess. Warning! Exclamation mark. Past monsters. Okay. Do I have anything to actually do about them? No, right? I have 2 slow. No! Amazing! Yeah, I can actually lose the towers. Not the towers, the keys to the invisible enemies, untargetable enemies that are inside of the passageways. Pathways? Tunnels. Mountain tunnels. Amazing. Favorite part of this, and not at all flawed. Even more, you have like 4 units of distance until you actually reach the end. It's impossible to win. Something tells me that it is impossible to do it perfectly, or almost. Maybe I'm just bad too much, to such a degree that I have to always complain. What if the strategy... No. Well, I can sell these towers, gain back everything that I invested on it, so perhaps part of the strategy is in investing what you used in some towers back into getting a completely different kind up next round. There are games that are like that. Was this game that much ahead of its time that it was created with that in mind? I don't think so. I would need more evidence to actually believe that, actually. Yeah. Anyways, we are almost 10 rounds in. I like how incredibly slow everything is. Fuck. Is there actually no way to speed this thing up? Oh my god. How long is the last level of the whole game going to be? If this one is 20 rounds that take like 3 minutes each. No, wait. That might be actually an entire hour, so that is wrong. Yeah, that one wasn't 3 minutes of round. Thank God. Have patience. This most of the game is you actually endure the slowness of it. Also watch it. No, it didn't die. I was gonna say watch the kid die instead of the tunnel, but it didn't. Wonderful. We are blessed this time around. This game is actually far more, I wouldn't say difficult, it's overwhelming with the way in which it is conceived, let's say, yeah. It makes sure that you are either paying attention always or you lose. And that's, I don't know, I think it's good. In the end, it's amazing to actually have games that want you to be engaged, no? It's strange to see that, even if it is an old game, which therefore the implied message is doesn't follow the rule of what nowadays we consider normal, doesn't need to. It is still strange to see that, wow, yeah, as a player you actually are prioritized. It doesn't mean that they are doing it in the best way, but once again, it has its own limits. You don't need to expect so much from something this old. The fact that it works already is good enough. That's more than wonderful already. We don't really need that much moral. Everything else is almost an accessory for us. It's good being just like this. Sufficient for today. Also, that monster just regenerate its own health. Amazing. And they take 2 lives each one. Okay. Next boss, and it is a flying boss. Am I going to actually kill it, or is it going to win? Time to find out. It's the flying boss, but it's dying fast. So, yeah, okay. They can die. Is it going to actually die? Something tells me that perhaps it won't. No, wait. No, yeah, okay, it will. I also have trust. Confidence? Trust issues. I don't really trust in the towers, man. It's hard to do so. This world trains you to not trust things around you, you know? It's hard to believe. Being a believer is not such a normal thing nowadays. We are told that trusting can actually be dangerous for us, so why do we act surprised then when we cannot actually trust the things around us? Many such cases, many such instances of absolute distrust. But it's good anyways. We are going to win anyways, so doesn't matter if we trust that much, that little, here or there or whatnot. We are going towards the right direction, I assume. Also, another kid died. It was my fault. I have blood in my hands now. It's so over. Ah, what a game, man. What a game. Is it really? No, but it's certainly weird in a way in which I don't know if it is entertaining. I wouldn't call it, I don't know, this whole category of, oh yeah, this is a Kusoge. I don't think so, but it's certainly something to see it. It's something to behold. Also, I should actually have sold that decades ago, because it serves no purpose whatsoever. And upgrade this. Okay, now perhaps we have it in the bag. Perhaps I lied. Anyway, we have it. Good? I don't think so. I'm just becoming too confident on myself again. I need to be hit some more with the encounter with reality itself and discover that, yeah, I am still incapable of solving the issues that these levels throw at me. I mean, I guess on a more meta-commentary sort of analysis, you can always say more modern games always include mechanics that allow you to have meta-progression. Like, you have your own skill tree outside of the levels and whatnot, and that allows you to progress even faster later on. Even if to some degree some of them might be necessary, you also have some degrees of customization that let you live your own power fantasy in the way in which you want it to happen, and nothing else needs to happen between those things, which is not just good, but also by default great to have happen, but it only exists in the more modern conceptions of such games, so older ones like this are harder. Older ones are better, different. And yeah, that's something to actually is the quote to think about? No, it's there's something to actually look at in terms of, oh wow, I am perhaps being taken quote unquote seriously. I wouldn't go as far as to that. It is still a very simple game, but I am being challenged by things that I would have otherwise never encountered, and that's good. I like how, for example, there seems to be no table of content in terms of, oh yeah, this enemy has this much life, this other enemy has this much life. You have no clue what's happening most of the time, and that's somehow good. Or normal. More than good, yeah. Normal. It's normal to not have all information being given to you the instant you want to know what's going on. And you can still win despite all of that happening. Oh no, I don't have my entire wiki of what's happening. Perhaps there is one, and I am also speaking without having tried to look at its possible existence myself, perhaps. But we don't worry about that. Here we are the uninformed. Doing its role of being uninformed. Anyways. I just want to finish this level at this point, man. The longest 20 minutes, 20 rounds of my life. A big monster is coming, okay. The question is, will it die? Will I have to see it go through every single one of my towers before it actually dies? We will find out here. Stay tuned. No, don't actually. Space out. Dissociate so that you don't have to deal with this anticlimactic boss battle. What if I do this? Are we going to win? No. Amazing. So yeah. At least it moves fast enough so that we don't have to see it so much. Okay. Amazing, and it wins. Wonderful. How do you even win, man? It's not like I have empty spaces that I needed to fill. I have no other place to put any tower in. How do I actually do it? What a question. Perhaps I don't. It's going to kill 5 childs? No! It's so over, man. Why's this game so violent? This game forces you to deal with the loss of those who you cherish. It said 5, only 3, no, only 2 died. Okay, fair enough. Misty Woods 2. Which one is Misty Woods? The second level of this whole game. Okay, okay. I see. What do we have here? No. I don't have enough for a lighting tower. No. Fuck. I trusted that it was going to be an encounter with walking enemies, 10 flying enemies, and I was right. I bet on the correct horse this time around. I won. Also, it's only 2 rounds. Okay. It's not all that good actually, because they are only harder that way. But we are fine with that, anyways. We can still win. I hope so. Yeah. I just trust that at some point we win actually. I wouldn't be so confident, man. Yeah, I wouldn't be so confident about it. I think that part of the mechanic is always having a slow on the enemies, because when they are slowed, they move. The eggplant. Wow. My favorite enemy, the eggplant. The most vicious vegetable monster. Okay. What does Quickshot do? It attacks. It makes things attack faster, supposedly. You have to imagine the faster attacks, because I'm pretty sure I don't see any. But it's all good. It's part of the fun to live in that make-believe world. Also, there are only flying enemies now. What happened with the variety of enemies? Man. Okay, I didn't say anything. Fuck. That's what I get forever trying to speak out it. The literally fastest kind of enemy. Deserved. Entirely deserved. Okay. We're good. We can win. No, we can't. Oh. No. I lost the kid. So good. I like how some of those enemies are so fast that the slower moving ones keep them back, hold them back. Yeah. It's like life. Sometimes some people are so slow in what they do that everyone else has to wait for them. It's a critique to the educational system. No. Making it the fuck up. Also, I like how... Oh my god. Amazing. And all the enemies mock you when you lose, by the way. Move quickly to build enough towers as fast as you can, especially next to the steps. Okay. Use the speed power up early. Put strong upgraded ground cannons and lightning towers along the road's edge. Okay. I see. Will I actually win? Something tells me that I won't. But we trust the process anyways. And we try anyways. What a game. What an experience, yeah. What do we even build to actually win then? It's kind of chaotic to actually know. Maybe it's the eternal strategy of don't spam buildings. Just build the ones that you actually need. And then you will be good. And upgrade the ones that you already have so that you don't lose your resources later on and whatnot. Who knows? But at the same time, I am kinda dying of poorness because I don't have any tower. So I don't get any income because they don't kill any enemy. Wait. Can I upgrade that? I was my own worst enemy all along. I actually was. Not upgrading the right things. Perhaps. It was all just a matter of focusing on the correct thing. The metaphor was to go for the head. No. There is no metaphor. It's just all the same as always. One day you will finally get it. Nothing ever changes. You are the only thing that improves. And when you do so, your world shines brighter than ever. I am going to lose. Fuck! I hate this game so much. No, I didn't lose. Okay. I am back to my hopeful state. Also, I have unlocked level 4 of towers. This is it, man. The answer was to upgrade the towers all along. Only if I had realized before. Why do we learn when it is so late, man? Why do we realize what needs to change? Only after everything has ended. Only after all this blood has been spilled it is that we find out what needed to be done. Something tells me that I'm going to die. Wait. I use a donr spell. It better have been well spent. Also 240 for that upgrade. Go ahead. No, wait. I forgot that I should not at all upgrade the towers. Sorry, the bears. I should not at all place more. I shall only upgrade them. Doesn't matter. I have only 2 villagers more to lose. Then it is all over. You see? Fuck. And it was almost over. Fuck, man. Why is it so hard? How is it so hard, actually? How many times is it going to take me to win this level? Oh my god. What if the issue is the way in which I am trying to solve this level? Perhaps. It might be a reasonable answer, actually. That I might be focusing on the wrong thing. Perhaps. We only discover that we are wrong when it is too late to solve our mistakes. But it is the work of those who are there for us to show us where we can do better next time. Or something along those lines, basically. Let's see. I upgraded that. And I don't have any more aerial defense. Amazing. So I don't upgrade air tower anymore for the time being. Can we actually win? I doubt it, but being a believer always pays more. No, not being a believer. Keeping your distrust to yourself. Your worries contained within the boundaries of your own mind is much more useful, let's say, yeah. That's the way. I think part of the idea is you upgrade everything as much as you can. You have incredibly high level towers. But you need to hoard all the money to such a degree that you risk everything in the process of doing so. Who knows? Also, I like the area, the degree of area that the towers have. And I lost my fairest citizen. Yeah. This one is already over. This is just a slow process of death, basically. Once it became level 5, it completely changed the way in which it behaves. What? Okay. I am 10,000 times more inclined to say that I like it, if it will act like that. Okay. I kinda see. I also kinda lost. Anyways, so. In the end, it never mattered. Oh my god. I didn't get further than the other levels. I got even less than before, basically. The problem was me. I was too eager to try to win, and I didn't realize that the process of doing so, I was only hurting my own progress, capacity to reach where I wanted. But we are always like that, basically, and that's good. You learn to not get upset by your mistakes, even if they set you back much more than what you ever anticipated. That's the idea here. I don't know. I'm actually losing my mind. Well, it was more like this world takes your sanity away with each passing day, each passing week, each new task assigned to you, each new work given, each new piece of media to consume. Everything is so desperating, so unnervingly intense that you are left all screwed up by it and by the unavoidability of its effect on you, like a human being who once seemed to be far more normal in some way, but nowadays is but a shadow, that previous person who once knew how to smile like that, but who has lost all of that now. Because this world is all too consuming for anyone to remain sane, for anyone to remain untouched, unmodified, unfazed by whatever it is that happens inside of it. Also, as an observation, I think this game is kinda gifting me more stuff than ever before. I think. I'm not entirely sure. Also, if I'm not wrong, with this tower we shall probably win against the ground enemies. Yeah. Against the ground enemies we have it solved, basically. The next issue is flying enemies. Slowly but surely. You don't surrender and you get destroyed. You just have to not give up. That's the problem. The temptation of abandoning the race before it's done. No! I lost one life already, no! I got hit by the "you're being overconfident" beam. And it was a good call, actually. I was. It's not that I wasn't, I was. I can accept that I was. But it hurts to be told that you are. We don't get to have an ego anymore. Now it's bad to believe, to trust, to say that you might be capable of doing anything. Now it's frowned upon. Only one life, brother. You're soaking with me. It's so over. $490 for the next tier of the... Okay, a boss. 2 bosses, actually. Okay. Wait. I needed this and I didn't have any. Fuck. Okay. I lost. Something tells me that I lost. I wonder what was it. Can I? Wait. It's not over until I went inside of the price. This here and this here. Maybe? No. No, I don't have enough range. No! I was so... No. Slow down, monsters. And boiled. No! Oh my god. Okay. Deserved. Completely deserved. I have finally lost my only thunder. And yeah, I wasn't wrong. You can basically farm up to a certain degree. But you can basically farm stuff. What if I get one of these? Only one. Like, all the towers that you get, you do so in orders of one. You don't get 20 towers, you get one of each. In strategic places, as they will call them. Because in the end they are, no? I am already fumbling. Because I chose a bad position. It doesn't matter. It's just a test. Trial and error, until it wins, until it goes well. The always said message of you have to try many times until you finally succeed. Same thing here. The dreams don't come true overnight. It is the slow-moving object, the one that gets to accomplish what it wants, or something in the ballpark of that phrase. This one here, I have to trust. I don't even know. I'm losing my mind with this amount. I don't even know what's the correct thing to go and where, how much, how. It has you second guessing yourself. Destroys you. Takes from you what you used to have, that cheerfulness, characteristic of simpler times, is now gone in the pursuit of something that will never come back. I am going to lose. I am going to lose my mind first and foremost. Yeah. Okay, I only lost one child so far, and I think I can thank that. It's good, even if it is one. It doesn't represent any actual loss. Supposedly, I don't even know. What kind of method of targeting does that tower have? It attacks incredibly fast, but what is it targeting is the question. Because I'm pretty sure it's not targeting anything meaningful to me. Okay, I'm going to lose anyways. I want to see what it does. That button do. It doesn't make it attack that much faster compared to a normal regular one. Okay, I get it. Not so good at this game. I get it. No, wait, no. That was not the message. The message was something else. Missed it. I blinked and I missed it. How? Oh my god. How much have we been here already? 10 minutes on this level alone? It's a sort of grind. Yes. The one that mentally destroys you, man. Sometimes, no matter how willful you are to do it, it might not be worth it at all, man. It might have never been worth it. But it was too late to understand that. When it finally needed to be time to say goodbye, it was too late to do so. Now we are condemned to live with our choice, no matter how much it actually affects us forever after. Okay. I want to believe that this is going to be it, but I might be wrong. I fear being wrong. Okay, wait, I can have that, I can have this. Can I upgrade this thing a second time? No, I can't. It didn't last me the entire power up. It's over, basically. It's impossible to win. There is no way in which you can win in this game. Never lets you win. Just cannot let you be happy. It's against its policies to let you be the one who has the last laugh. They prefer you to be docile, disturbed and tame. They always did. I don't know, I am soaking, haha. Hashtag, it's just a soak. Quick shot? Quick shot? No, okay. Only one survived, but I am willing to take that. I am more than willing to take that, actually, yeah. Is this it? Is this the... No. For some reason, it gives me the impression that the electric towers are much worse at doing their job than what any other of them is at doing theirs. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe. Who knows, actually, no? Quick shot? No! Okay. Didn't matter. Time to restart again. I don't want to believe that maybe I never needed the initial get your slow tower in. Pretty sure you sort of needed to have one of them. Most surely. If they give you the opportunity to have one, why not take it? Why would this world ever create something that you might not actually need to utilize in any way, shape, or form. That's irrational, isn't it? So, if they tell you to build a slow tower, you do so. You don't ask why. You ask how many. You never go against the established order of this world. You should say, okay, and do your part, right? I fear that we might not win yet again. We might not be enough yet again, man. What's changed from last time? Is it RNG? What's different? What's modified? It's the soul. No, that cannot be. Have known. We're not getting any money. That much I can. Okay. That much I remember. Compared to last level, yeah, we're not getting any money. Is that enough to actually make us lose? I don't think so, right? It wouldn't make that much sense. No. Even then. Yeah, even then. Last level I had. Oh my god. I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose this sun already. Oh my god. You don't get it. You don't get how frustrating it is to lose. To see your dreams be thrown into a pit like this. To be reminded how meaningless it is to dream on something bigger, better than ever before. That it doesn't matter. Should not dream anything at all, ever. It's not your right to do so. Quick shot. No, it's the end! Is it? It is. I'm going to lose my mind, man. I am. How many times are we going to keep trying this? Exit to main menu. Play. Continue. Play. No power-ups at all. Oh my god. Why did I do that? Oh my dear lord. What a bad choice that was. Oh man. No power-ups left to use. Okay. I learned my lesson. I will never again quit before it is the right time to do so, I guess. I know. Who knows, man? All that I know is that it might be over. It might be actually over, I don't know, man. Can we actually win? Part of the fun, or part of the thing that allowed me to keep going was having those power-ups saved. So you lose your power-ups if you leave. Okay, I see. That's certainly something. But maybe. There is still a way. Some way. something can be done about this, perhaps. I don't think so. It's not that I don't want to, it's that I would feel bad if I did rage quit, you know? It has been worse enough already for us to say that, yeah, this is the time to actually rage quit. Not yet, not yet. Also, I didn't lose any life so far. I shouldn't be thinking about rage quitting. It's too soon for that. I don't know, man. It doesn't look that great, huh? It looks somewhat great, but not that great. I mean, okay, if you use the powers, it's somewhat easier, actually, but you also have to actually use them and time them and whatnot, and that's I guess even more macro consuming, far more not demanding, but more intense than before. Yeah, cannot be laid back. It's a good message. You cannot ever relax in this world. You cannot ever have tranquility, otherwise you lose. See? Okay, we did our tier to last War's try, despite having no power-ups. So that's actually good. That's me consuming incredible amounts of copium, but it's good. Also, okay. Part of the goal is basically to sell back everything that you bought to upgrade your towers to some degree. And that's incredibly funny to me, I don't know. You would have expected something different, at least I did, yeah. Okay, I think I have it in the bag. The question is it actually? Yeah. No, wait, yeah, it is. Enough. Yeah, enough cash drops to be guaranteed a win, probably. All of them this early? They're like $30 each, so they're more than enough, yeah. Okay, yeah, we won. I guess the system probably? Is it the system? Is it RNG? Who knows? I wouldn't be so surprised. The game should actually have something in place to prevent people from getting locked in a round or in a level, so perhaps, yeah. We are getting everything dropped now so that we don't have such a hard time later on. And that's good. That's actually good. Even if we didn't win the way in which it was intended to, the first time, we did win somehow. And that's enough. Comparison is the killer of joy, though it's not necessary to think about how much, exactly in which way we won. What matters is having won at all, and not having to do anything, not having to accept that perhaps, yeah, we were not meant to win. Because that's darker, that's worse to think about. That's not necessary to think about. Okay, yeah, I think we did win this one. Did we? Perhaps the problem is me. Perhaps I was the problem all along and I never knew what I needed to build. Oh my god. Did I get too confident? What happened? My god. What a video, eh? For sure. Take. Give me this. And wait. Slow them down. And give me the power at bonus. Okay. I trust. This has to be it, okay? No way this doesn't work out. I have almost no towers. That is worrisome, though. Oh my god. Okay, we have one life. We need to kill both bosses. I can do this. I can do this. I can spam this, but at the same time, that's kinda a horrible idea. Let me slow them down around here, yeah. Upgrade this. Power, quick shot, everything. Just go ahead and try to kill them, brother. Okay, one of them died. There we go. Now, need to focus on the electric guy. We are done. We have it in the bag, basically. Yeah, yes. Amazing, wonderful, beautiful, magnificent. I think the clue also is having those tower. Okay, power of bonus. Yes, please, thank you. Oh my god. The pathway got more complicated, okay. I see. And why the extra? You can do all of it in one go, basically, okay. It's kinda hard, not really. Not that much. Okay. Energy tower. And what? That's the next thing. Send out the king tonight. The king? No, the knight. Click here if you're ready for the next wave. 29? Who has so many? Oh my god. There are way too many. Wow. Wow. What a tower. What an encounter. Okay, I used the knight just to click on it. Will it work later on? Or was it a one-time use thing and I fucked it up because I used it on that? I would actually laugh if that was the case. That would be the funniest thing, actually. Okay, part of the fun is to get everything upgraded and nothing else. If you don't upgrade your towers, you're doing something wrong, basically. So we'll try to upgrade everything. Also, if one of the running guys comes and tries to get one of these children, I'm pretty sure they are going to take them until they reach this tower. They have enough distance to move fast enough, no? Okay, first upgrade this. This week is incredible enough, yeah, it's what I'm lacking the most. New upgrade, what? Time. Power up unavailable, what? Stop time. Okay, balanced. Incredibly balanced upgrade, actually, yeah. But no, wait, sell that. Place this here. And now we have it in the bag, basically. Okay, now I guess I can try to calm down somewhat. Doesn't mean that it is actually going to happen. I should calm down. Doesn't mean that it will, but yeah. I don't know. I guess it's quite hard to actually have that happen, you know? It's this world is too stressful in a way. But it doesn't mean that it's in any way over, it's just that, yeah, we normalize that. No, it got away. It happens. Sometimes, despite how, no matter how hard you try, you might not get it, actually. So, it's all good. Also, can this guy kill it? No, it can't. No. Okay, but I kinda get the mechanic. Can I? I can. I could. I won't. You need to hold back from letting that anxiety take control and saying, no, yeah, time to restart. Didn't get to have my best play out there, restart entirely. Sometimes what happened, and it can go anywhere, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter no more. Whatever it was is already gone with the wind. Now we shall only be thinking out our present and the things to do now. Because there is still a future to look ahead to. Also, yeah, we still have to get a energy tower or whatever that is. My god. Oh wait, I have denied. I keep forgetting about that guy. I guess it's too much of a strange mechanic out of nowhere to have a unit that you can send in any way. I guess boosts the speed and power of nearby towers. I see. The question is, what do I even place in that tiny of a range? I can place that, and I can place... Can I place that? No, right? Doesn't matter, I mean, I can. Not that it will actually have any impact on anything. I can try. Just for the sake of trying, I can try. It attacks. Okay. Okay, it does it work. Amazing. I see. It wasn't such a bad choice, actually. Okay. I like the idea of being so long in a level that you commit yourself to maybe 20 minutes of playing and you can still lose. No matter what the deal, you can still lose. Amazing. It's sort of crazy. The whole concept of, yeah. I tried, but I lost anyways, and there is nothing to do about that. I know, I would have expected something different, yeah. In a way, it's far more than what we are accustomed to, at least what I am, in that sense, yeah. I see how that guy works. I sort of understand it. Sort of. I think it's incredibly useful actually. But I don't know, this game is way too intense for me. I am pretty sure I played it when I was younger and I wasn't that stressed trying to finish it in any way or anything like that. Unlike now. But that's why to some degree people always say no, don't revisit your older memories. Because you might end up here. Seeing that somehow when you were younger you were far more capable of dealing with stuff like this. Different. In some ways that you cannot replicate now. And that's strange. You changed, but how much? In which direction? Why? Unavoidably. Because you have grown up, yeah, but a flying boss, okay. I don't think I can do anything about it, yeah. What can I do? Sell this and sell this? Can I stop time? Ah, wait, I can send the night in. Yeah, and this. No, wait. Everything is stopped in time. Even the night itself, okay. So what's the point of doing anything? Of stopping the time, so to speak? You have your villagers move or something? Okay. You cannot even touch the guy because he's literally flying. So, I see. I see. I lose that one. I have no clue actually. At some point I am going to understand how to win, I guess, but not yet, yeah. Also, can you slow down for at least a bit? Yeah, okay, thank you. How do we want to win? I can't allow that. This game is too stressful, man. This game is too stressful. This game is too... It's too much. It's too much. Give me something calmer. Something simpler, yeah. Something less demanding, less requiring of an activity. But at the same time, something weird is... Oh no, yeah. There are so many game selections out there. But it's not at all a popular one. Idle games, for some reason. And it's not like, yeah, give me an idler. No. Unavoidably, yeah, I have already tried that. It's not like, oh wow. I know, I placed a completely wrong kind of tower. I am amazing. I am amazing. I was saying that, yeah. It's not like it doesn't make any sense when you look at the stuff like, oh wow. Why is this Sandra not popular? Why is this kind not as used, so to speak? Sadly, I absolutely get why people don't like anything related to idlers. What a Sandra, man. What a Sandra to watch. It's too much of a of an experience. Not a bad one, but yeah, an experience. And sadly, there are old games of that kind. I don't even know if there is an answer to that. Like, yeah, this is a good exemplar of it. This game is the wonderful kind of, or the best kind of idler. I mean, you have stuff like Cookie Clicker and whatnot, but people already know that it is not that great compared to actually any thought out game. Is it a good game? Because it takes 20-30 minutes to win. To see any kind of progress. I wouldn't say so. Okay, I need to slow them down actually. I like how the enemies are packed with other much weaker enemies inside of their groups. It's like a weird strategy of, yeah, we will pack those amongst the others so that nobody notices them. I think I am going to notice, personally. I did notice. Oh my god! None of them died? Wow. We're barely halfway done, man. How hard is it going to get? Something tells me that I might not actually win at all. I think I gave this game 2 tries already. How many more do I have to give it? What if we say that this is this was enough already? We tried, I died, but it was great, all things considered. So you can rest at ease, knowing that it was something good. Yeah, it got to be something already. That's sufficient enough already. No need to look for anything else. Oh god. It's that eternal need to always be on the lookout for even more, even higher experiences, even more intense ones, is harmful. It's detrimental to the soul, to the body, to the mind, to everything that we end up being. It's necessary to calm down, to say, yeah, this was everything that we could have. No need for anything else anymore. We are good with all of this, and that's it. Also, wait, calm down, man. I cannot take 20 losses in a row. I am going to lose it. Can you actually die? No, you won't die. Oh my god. Oh my god. You won't die. Wait. We have it. Please be in range. Yes. Okay. This is it? No. Yes. This is not it. No. It got out, man. No. It was so close. Damn it. Twice in a row. Okay. It was worth it. Was entirely worth it. Was out to cry if I died there. No. Don't do this to me. Don't force me to lose like that. What's the expression? Not in front of the kids, man. Please be more lenient with me. My legacy What will it be of it? I beg you. Not in the... Don't shoot me in the face. I think... I was gonna say, I think this is it. I kinda forgot that I bowled the best tower at the very, very, very end. Can happen. I only have myself to blame also, yeah. I like the idea. Upgrade limit reached. Perhaps there is another upgrade besides this one. It's a concept for sure. I'm not getting any kids. I don't even know if at this point if I should worry about that at all or not. Yes, I should be happy with not losing and having to redo all of these levels. Because we have already been here like 20 minutes. I was saying it half shockingly last time, but this one is for real. 20 minutes or so amongst all the levels. What a game, brother. What a way to have your audience entertained with gameplay, huh? How do you design a game like this and say, yeah, this is the way to go? This is exactly what the players are looking forward to. 5 hours of exhilarating micromanagement of tower building. Slop. This is what they deserve. It's something. Can I actually one day choose something that I am not suffering through when I play it? Why so much of gaming nowadays? I chose the worst game possible to suffer. I ask it as a genuine question because I find myself way too much affected by that. It's like, oh no, yeah, I'm going to play something good. And the choice ends up being, yet again, this game. Which shouldn't be that well, but at the same time, yeah. You never win. You can't win whatsoever. With all of the things thrown at you. All of the challenges and whatnot. So, you learn to not give up exactly, but you learn to accept that, yeah, maybe even if you tried very hard, you wouldn't win, so maybe it's not meaningful to try. Gasbagius Sep. Low flying Gasbagius Sep. 6 events! What? What are you talking about, man? Also, I forgot about the knight that you can send. Kinda forgot about that mechanic, yeah. I have to be honest. My bad. What did I just upgrade? That thing, okay. It's incredibly tough. Okay, I see. I see. It was a good reminder at the very least that I should have upgraded more of those anti-air towers. Because I did have them. I just never upgraded them. I stopped trying. I became complacent. But no, yeah, I don't know. Is it not feeling? Is it not? Is a question. It's not. As an actual saying. It's just that, yeah, certainly, sometimes it's hard to actually point out, pronounce anything of actual importance, you know? Not much is actually happening lately. One of the few consequences of trying to know not to be so much into anything is to discover that not many things actually end up being that important also in the end. There is not much to... Not that there is not much to share, there is not much of importance to say, like, ah yeah, days have been great. Good enough, but that should be the norm, no? Things should be good always, almost. And that's good, but aside from that, what more is there to expect or to ask out of life, you know? Sometimes it's, I wouldn't say harder to ask for more, just complicated to believe that it's necessary to do so. Sometimes we can have it good enough already with what we get to see, even if it outside of it could feel not as meaningful, not as impactful. What matters is not the vision of others, but always the one that we have about things. Also wait, I keep forgetting about the night. I keep dying because of that same mistake. I keep losing children because of that mistake. Also, chose to send out the night at the worst possible time. Ah, yeah. Happens. Part of the game is the micromanagement of towers and the discovery that you always choose the worst time ever to build the stuff. Okay. Is it going to die? It's incredibly tough. What a guy, huh? What a funny looking guy. Let's see. Is there anything to do? To try to stop him actually, like... Stop time? I could try to spam those, I don't think it's going to change anything actually. Okay, no, wait. Here. There we go. Perfect timing. Okay, amazing. You just needed to focus. Oh. How many more levels do we have? Because I am starting to lose my mind at the length of these levels. Tunnel Fort 2. Can't I just skip over this? Please, don't torture me anymore. This game has actually a form of mental torture, indeed. Wish it was a joke. Wait. Why is it so intense? Why does it need to be so intense? Why is part of the fun that it is intense, man? Why can't it just simply let me win? Give me a game in which I just have to press a random button and I win. Like, a typewriter game in which you write meaningless sentences. I want to be another monkey in the infinite typewriter monkey experience. I don't want to think out what I'm writing. I don't want to think out the gameplay. I want to just to be. For the love of God, don't make me think anymore. Don't you see that I find solace and comfort in the game itself and nothing else? It's so hard to be happy otherwise. When you ask something out of me, you impose onto me that will of yours. And that already is distractful enough. That already modifies and affects me forever. Somehow. I don't know. Yeah, I will keep repeating it. My only excuse is this game is way too intense for me. I did not at all expect it to be this difficult. I guess all games, really have that factor of, slowly but surely difficulty rises up so that the challenge stays up par for the players who get more comfortable with the mechanics. All games have that component to them, no? You need to have more complexity the longer you go in the playthrough and whatnot. Otherwise it's not a good game, it's a very bad game, no? But I don't know, I am happy already. Don't make it even harder, man. Don't do it. Not today, don't do that to me. Don't make me be so immersed. I don't need it. I am happy already with what this is. As it stands. Also wait, I can pause. And I can do this too while it is paused. The issue is I don't really have anything to hold in the meanwhile because I have no money. I guess I will spam some slow. No! Don't kill me, man. Okay, there we go. Amazing. The electric power-up is the best power-up in the whole game. Proves its worthiness once again. Also, can you actually pull this stuff? No. I was gonna say I misclicked, but no, I didn't. Let me place this here. Speed and power. Will this be enough? I don't think so, man. I'm pretty sure we're not going to win. I mean, I could try to continue spamming the power. I forget that I can. Excuse me for my unordinliness. I'm not that prone to perfect gameplay. I never was one for such pleasantries. Okay. No, yeah, it's... I tried to say it shockingly, but no, it's actually incredibly stressful, so... I try to win, but, it's hard to do so, actually. Proboscis snipe. It's just a mosquito, basically. It's the mosquito of the Monster Mash game. I get it. I get the reference, haha. Also, wait a second. Give me this. Give me what else? Give me this. Give me this. Give me... Oh, I don't have any more money. Amazing. I guess this and this? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure I won't win. No, yeah, I will. I only lost 1 life so far. It's almost done. Perhaps we are actually not that cooked. Perhaps. Also, can't I pause and spam the shoot at the enemy action? I could try to do it. Okay. I won only having lost 1 life. Good enough. Cloudy Vista. No, wait. Before continuing, how many levels does this game actually have? I'm going to lose my mind if I was going to be like, yeah. Let's try to play this entire game in one sitting. Yeah, Monster Mash 2007. Yeah? No. When did this game come out? Help. Credits. This game has a credits. Okay. Which game? 2008. In 2008, this game came out before I was even born? Okay. Yeah. For instant, Thunderloft, okay. Thunderloft. Wait, this game came to Steam? Does it not have any more availability? Yeah. One of the many games that got removed from the Steam. Nah, man. It's so unfair. It's pretty short. Are you sure it's short? Somebody played it in 12 hours. Is 12 hours short? Relatively not, I'm pretty sure. Where can I buy it? No, you can't buy it. But I'm not looking to buy it. I want to... There is no guide, there is no information on it. Starting January 1st, 2024, the Steam client will only support Windows 10 and later versions. That's not what I'm looking for. How many levels does this game have? All levels? Oh my god. Does it not have any information on it? 20 quirky and bizarre monsters, 9 unique scenes, 11 power-ups, and level-altering items. How do you even know how many levels are there? This also has manuals, no? Game menus, getting started, help, products, 9 unique scenes. I have not seen 9. What? Support credits. The question is, how many levels does this game have? That's all that I want to know. At the same time, I'm going to lose my mind if we leave it for another day. I mean, it's a equally complicated to do so later on. What the fuck is this? Release the dragon? Okay. I guess not. Oh my god. What a level design. What a beautiful level design for sure. Where do the monsters go? Oh. Which pathway do they take? They go like this? They take 10 what? They ride a cloud. Okay. The most normal event. I remember every single day that I used to ride clouds to all the places that I had to go. To myself. Most natural part of my own life, huh? Also, if I release the dragon, no? It took one enemy. Will it kill it? What does it do? What? It took one enemy and it has the enemy with it. Okay. Whatever. What an experience, bro. I understand everything that is happening on screen right now. It's disorienting, but for completely different reasons. I don't know how to even explain it. It's like, yeah, here you go, random event. Makes no sense whatsoever. But okay, if you say so, I guess. Release the monster. What are what? What are you doing? What? You didn't take anything. Okay, there we go. Can you take anything, man? No, don't return to sleep. Take a monster, brother. There we go. I need more towers. I need more bull variety, more mechanics, more stuff, more. I need more, basically. Give me something else, something better. A boss appears. I don't have the mosquito. The dragon. Oh, the mosquito, sorry. The dragon. Yes, I chose to use it. So, will it matter? Probably. Amazing. Because I chose to use the dragon before it was the right time. Now I am incapacitated from ever using it. Also, wait. Yeah, just imagine it, or this electric tower starts attacking. What? This game is killing me, man. I am. Oh my god, why is it so slow? I swear to god, I'm suffering. The last entire hour has become certainly an experience. It's one of those things that are useful to go through in some way, shape or form. Why? I cannot really put it into words. It's just something that has to be experienced, I guess. It's better than religious. It's certainly enough. No, I will try to not absolutely lose it, but man, what a game. And I can't even know how many levels this game has. An experience for sure. Okay, I can also recognize. Well, not. I was gonna say it has 3 songs. It doesn't have 3 songs. It has 2, which are long enough to feel like when it changes tones and it stops being just a singing guy. Just a bam 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 bam. When it stops being that, you actually feel like you're adhering to something completely different. Once they, what are they, flutes or whatever, they start playing. What a game. I understand now why people never liked it that much. And now I take back what I said. It is actually a fucking crossover. Dear God. Don't fall prey to your own feelings. Don't come back to your old memories. Let them live at ease in your memory lane. Don't revisit old classics. Don't do that. Don't satisfy that inner children that says, yeah.
I want to see what this was.
You don't need to see. Keep those memories precious as they were. Keep yourself. What is the word pure? I don't think so. Keep yourself entirely unaware of how bad things actually are. Don't find out. If you don't need to, don't find out ever. Also, is this being buffed? No. Okay. I see. That, what? That one is being buffed. Okay. I mean, wait. Does anything change? I can place this one here. Nothing actually changes. Okay, at the very least, we're on wave 10 out of 37 waves. So, we are not even a third of the way in. This one, not this one. After the next one, we will be a third way. A third of it in. But until then, it's such a long way. Such a distant land. Oh my god. It's all good, Didn't we talk about patience before? Now it's time to act on your own words. Do you truly want patience? Then you grow with the stuff like this. You sit down and discover that sometimes things don't take as little as you want them to take. Sometimes life is absolutely slow. At a pace of a slug. So incredibly slow. It's astonishing to look at even, due to how slow it is. But it's good. It's all good. Also wait, I can place another slow tower. No, I didn't mean to do that. With a right click you can remove things that you don't want. Amazing. Can I right click this? No, I can't. This game was far more advanced than what I actually expected out of nowhere. Amazing. Also, the first boss has to be a fucking ghost. Can't it be anything else? Unavoidably. What kind of defenses are you going to have up? Based on everything that came in your way so far. Yeah, absolutely different ones. You're not going to have defenses for aerial enemies. Sometimes I I feel like I'm losing my mind. It's like I can spam click the enemies and anything changes. No, nothing does. Just mental illusions. The placebo effect. The dragon. I was scared. I was thinking the dragon actually disappeared, but no. No, it didn't. It didn't. It's there. It's just that I can't see it. Okay, now we are actually a third of the way in. Done. My god! Why does it have to take so long? At least it was worth the wait? Question mark. Okay, things are starting to finally pick up the pace. We won't be here for so long anymore. Slowly liberated from this prison of time. Bits, ones and zeros, ordering everything to move as incredibly slowly as they can. We have not yet lost the battle. Cannot say that we have yet. Cannot say that it is not worth trying anymore. Shall believe, we shall remain true. That inner child was not right ever, but was capable of wishing for something good, so it deserves to see it come true. This game will be finished. I say now, as we are in the 15th round. Maybe in the 18th I lose my mind. I am going to lose it. I only needed 1 cent and you didn't give it to me. Only one, and you couldn't give it to me. Oh my god. Why, man? Why? So come on, catch something, dragon. Do me a favor and catch something. Is it even necessary to use that mechanic as in, wow, yeah, you make sure that you catch stuff. And you end up with a bigger reward or something like that? Pretty sure no. Also, an even greater upgrade has been unlocked? No, yeah. An even greater upgrade has been unlocked for all towers. Oh my god. How many tiers do they have? Okay, this is the final one. They all have like, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiers. Okay. This is the level in which you're introduced to the 5th tier, basically. And I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get to see the 5th tier of the... most important tower, this one? Because it's kind of impossible, man. It's kind of... hard, actually. To... have that happen. Why? Great question. That I will not answer to it. Take one of these. Take the biggest one, thank you. How much I hate the zombies. Why are they so incredibly hard? And none of them died. It's over, man. This game. Why is there so much time between the children getting through the level and everything else? Oh my god. True. No, I am finishing this level and I think I am giving up. I don't know if for the rest of the day or forever with this game. Oh my god. What an experience this is to try to finish. Mentally exhausting? Yes. Absolutely, man. But at the least, we gave it a go, so cannot say that it was meaningless. That it was us throwing the towel in way too soon. Amazing. Okay, next boss. Will it die? Or will it be as equally hard to kill as the last one? Maybe we are not destined to ever kill bosses ourselves. That privilege is reserved for a different kind, not our kind. Don't tell me that it will die, yeah? I think part of the strategy. No. Dragon! Don't do this to me, Dragon. Don't let it leave, Dragon. No way, man. How can you do that? Man, trusted the dragon so much, but it failed me. So catastrophically. Also, I should have one tower here. I am dying. Because of this very game, so. If this game does something good, is to be incredibly chill in terms of its aura. The game itself is not chill. The gameplay is perhaps incredibly stressful. One of the most stressful games that I have played in so fucking long. That much is true, but at the same time, the whole aspect of how it works is chill. The music, the towers, the sound design. It's a very good chill trap. But I wonder if part of the last level is the whole fun of I and also you basically have to get everything to the last level, like building Sal to their maximum level if you want to win. But I am mentally, I have resigned already before that will ever happen. What a difficult game, man. What a completely difficult game. A truly patience cultivation kind of game. Not a torture, but for sure not the fastest thing out there. At least, if you get enough towers, you can deal with enemies a little bit faster. By reason of having enough damage to kill stuff faster than what it takes for them to go through the whole track. We have to trust. We're almost there. No, not really, but we're almost there. Okay, at the very least, the final tower of the last tier is incredibly strong. Not much I can say because these cool guys that would otherwise take dozens of hit took like 3 or 4 of those and died. This is certainly something perhaps impossible to describe. One of those things that you might not want to have to go through yourself, but that you should see as useful to pursue for as long as you're capable of possessing a reason. Experiences of this sort will be waiting for us. And in the other end, the reward will always be the discovery of those even more nurturing experiences. No, it's not nurturing, it's just so intense. Utmostly intense. Unlike anything else. Also, something tells me that I don't really need to upgrade that much more my towers. Just I am of patience. Maybe not. Wait. I can put this here? Do they even attack? I like how there is no damage counter to even know if... Okay, they work. I can buff them then. I can have them here and I can have them buffed. That is the best. It's not so over. We can do it. We can win. Just just need to trust it. We can win faster, that's the problem. Not winning faster. Sometimes it's not about patience, it's about finding the way in which you can get to the finish line faster. Not than anyone else, just fast enough to not suffer so much through it all. This is the way. A boss. The fiercest boss I think I have seen since I got all of these towers. All of these tier 5 towers. And the boss takes no damage whatsoever. Yeah! Beautiful. Let's see if it can die. Here? I don't think so. It always gets... I have enough power-ups, I should actually use them. The issue is I need to micromanage that. You lose me every single time I have to do that. I tune out. When you tell me that I have to pay so much attention, I completely tune out. I am sorry, but I can't do it. Okay, for some reason we got loads of gold out of one boss, so that's good. Also, all of the enemies are walking type, okay. And I want to see what is the final upgrade of this. It becomes green after being... No, wait. It was always green. It was always green. So nothing changes. Okay. I see. I am going to lose it. I have already lost it like an hour ago. But I'm going to absolutely disregard this game ever again from being an option. I don't even think in my own free time I will play it. I have learned from my mistake. This is the last time I make that. Sack of Alt-slops is sushi and slimy, covered in 8 layers of moistness. Okay. Also, have been so long going that internet even started to lag, sort of. Amazing. It's over, man. It has never been more over. It only got to eat this much and nothing else, but It's fine. We are fine with that. Also, yeah, I was sort of right. We actually needed to upgrade things here no matter what. What a level design in which you're actually not just actually constantly making your players upgrade everything. I guess, okay, part of the problem is me having these things over here not upgraded at all. I should do that. And I am sort of closer to passing out right now, so excuse me for not doing it. ¿Me perdonas? Sexte gamer. Also, literally everything pays out such high quantities right now. Amazing. Clip Clop Flounder. Okay. The Clip Clop Flounder. What a name. Who are you? I am the Clip Clop Flounder. So true. I'm not even gaining money. There we go, finally. Give me a win for the love of God. We are only 3 waves away from winning. We don't need much more. Just need to endure this. The canon ending is this level. There is no other ending after this, and whoever says otherwise gets taken to the back and shot in the head. What a video game, brother. Not almost, probably it will be 4 hours. I am not even going to attempt playing this game for 4 hours. It ran its course dry. 2 hours already. I wish it had more gimmick levels even. At this point, everything but the game itself, man. Let me upgrade everything. At this point, it's fine. Just win, man. Just win. Win fast enough. I like this much money because I don't really have to think about anything at this point. I can spend it mindlessly. Okay? Second to last level. Imagine this next wave, I leak everything. All of them pass through. I would probably lose my mind. Probably. Not 100% guaranteed, but it would probably happen. Why is everything so slow? What are left? Oh my god, they are so tiny, but they have so much health. Anyways. What a game. Bosses from both kinds, I guess? I have 27 buffs. I will actually use them this time. I have so much damage, they kinda instantly die. Wait, this and this. Tell me that there is something else. Oh my god. That's the end of this round. Are we ready for the last level of the game? No, we are not. The game won. What a wonderful game design. Continue. How many more levels? Power up bonus. Okay, I can do this. Why are they all still? Oh my god. It was bait. Do they come for me? No. They have like predefined routes. And the issue also is, in this case, I wouldn't know what only needs to go and come back. Okay, I see. No! I lost a kill. Fucking died. It's over, man. At least I have so much time. I guess no, because it's thought to be like that. It's purposely crafted to be that way. We have one more power up to go to look for. To go looking for later on, yeah. I like how there is almost no gap, but at the same time there is. Okay, one singular enemy died. 2 in total, but okay. That's it. Wonderful. The end. How many more levels? No, man, I am not going to play this anymore. No. Enough. I. It's not that I hate it. It's that I will never go through that again. My god. What a video game. Don't play it. Do yourself a favor and never in your whole life play Monster Mash. Thank you. Good night.